The history of the Musumeci Greco family is a journey across 3 centuries, a lineage of masters of arms who have united Italy's national story with the noble gesture of fencing. It all began with Salvatore Greco de Chiaramonte, born in 1835. A revolutionary, a man of action, a founder. He was the first master of arms in the family. Leader of the Garibaldians in Sicily, a fighter in the Expedition of the Thousand, a central figure in the Italian Risorgimento, right up to the breach of Porta Pia, a man who could stir crowds with both word and action. In 1878, he founded the historic Sala d'Armi on Via del Seminario in Rome. Still today, his marble bust on the Pincian Hill, beside Garibaldi's, stands in silent memory of his legacy. His sons, Agesilao and Aurelio Greco, inherited that legacy and became the most formidable fencers of their era. Agesilao, born in 1866, is a living legend in the history of fencing. An invincible champion for nearly 50 years, he was the protagonist of one of the most theatrical and political moments ever witnessed on a fencing piste. It was 1896 in Vienna during an imperial ball. Agesilao faced the Olympic champion Verbrugge. When the Belgians snubbed the Italian ambassador, Costantino Nigra, Agesilao responded with his famous secret move. Verbrugge's sword flew through the air and landed at Nigra's feet, twice. 2 disarmings, 2 kneelings, a gesture as elegant as it was ruthless. At the end of the duel, the Italian delegation erupted in whistles and applause to celebrate their champion. The ambassador approached and whispered to him, "You were cruel, but I thank you." A friend of Marinetti, D'Annunzio, Trilussa, and many other cultural icons who regularly visited the academy, Agesilao went on to found the Italian Fencing Federation in 1909. Today, his name and that of his brother Aurelio are engraved in a square in Rome. Aurelio, born in 1879, was no less. In 1907, he published The Sword and Its Application, a treatise that won the gold medal at the International Exhibition of Social Hygiene. In 1922, he fought the famous Duel of the Century against Candido Sassone, 7 assaults and a decisive wound. A clash born of a newspaper dispute, resolved in the silence of the piste, as always. From duelling on the ground, the tradition evolved to fencing for the screen. With Enzo Musumeci Greco, nephew of Aurelio and Agesilao, the legacy embraced the world of performance. After a brilliant competitive career, Enzo became the first master of arms in European cinema. He made his debut in 1939 with An Adventure of Salvatore Rosa by Alessandro Blasetti, and from that moment on, Cinecittà, the Hollywood on the Tiber, became his second home. Enzo didn't just choreograph fight scenes, he created characters, he built emotions through the sword. He trained actors to duel like nobles, like heroes, like legends. Richard Burton, Vittorio Gassman, Charlton Heston, Tyrone Power, Orson Welles, Gina Lollobrigida, all trained on his piste. He is credited with creating the cinematic duel as a true art form. Today, the torch is in the hands of Renzo Musumeci Greco, current president of the Academy, master and fencing instructor at the Centro Sperimentale di Cinematografia in Rome, and at the National Theatres of Naples and Tuscany. A life spent between stage, screen, and opera. He has worked with giants of cinema and theatre: Visconti, Ronconi, Zeffirelli, Cavani, Sarra, Scott. He has staged duels for the Desert of the Tartars, I, Don Giovanni, Macbeth, Il Trovatore at the Arena di Verona, House of Gucci, Blanca, The Three Musketeers. He has trained Roberto Boli, Alessio Boni, Monica Bellucci, Giancarlo Giannini, Massimo Ranieri, and many more. He has brought the duel into the worlds of dance, opera, television fiction, always with one core belief. Fencing is not just a sport. It is style, culture, vision, for generations. One mission: to teach the perfect gesture, and to tell through fencing the soul of an era.